We go to the 7-10 matchup. UCLA and UCF. Mick Cronin, angry as always, and then taking on UCF here. I mean, we could, looking ahead, we could potentially get a second round matchup with two angry coaches or civil conflict. But we got to focus on this matchup first. UCLA kind of up and down all year. F a little bit underrated, I feel like. But who who do you like in this one?
I agree with you on the UCF on being underrated. I feel like Mick Cronin is good to get your team to the tournament. And then you really have to have that feel to know if Mick Cronin is going to go further. They're good on defense. They're going to be starving for buckets. Not like even without a defense on the court, they're going to be starving for buckets. And then you
Yeah.
put
Now
UCF.
I'll give you this. The one thing McCronin has been really good at UCLA is at least winning that first tournament game.
Yeah, I just don't have a whole lot of faith when it comes to Mick Cronin because, like I said, it's a feel thing for me with Mick Cronin. I don't feel like this team has it in them. I feel like they're gonna look at UCF and be like, "Yeah, you guys really still belong in the American." And I feel like that's how UCF plays is, hey, we're no longer part of the American. Stop saying that. So I think that UCF's going to put up a fight in this one. I think they win it.
We have our first disagreement here. I'm not going against Mick Cronin in that first round game. I don't know if they go any further, but it's just I don't know. Like the when I initially this felt like one of those matchups where I initially looked at it, I liked UCF, but then I thought about it more, kind of looked more at UCLA's history, and I feel like I'm starting to like the Bruins more here.
I'm not opposed to picking Mick Cronin. I just know how he is in tournament time. I will concede, we can choose UCLA, but just know I'm doing a separate bracket, and for that one, I'm picking UCF.
Good deal. Mentioning angry coaches, Dan Hurley and UConn taking on Furman. Furman, another team that really feels like they got underseeded, and I understand like a lot of the regular season was kind of waiting for this team to live up to their potential. But when it came to the conference tournament, they did that. This team has a lot of talent. The last time they were in March Madness, they pulled off an upset. Do they have another one in them?
No, I think UConn wins this one favorably.
Yeah, I just don't like betting against Dan Hurley in March Madness. It feels like he's a pretty sure thing. So we gotta have a UConn moving on there. And now that gets us to the second round of the East region. The Duke Blue Devils taking on TCU. Does TCU stand any chance here?
No, I
Yeah,
think I think was it Cam Boozer
yeah,
for Duke? I think Cam Boozer is gonna kind of lead this Duke team pretty far.
yeah, I agree. I know there's some injuries there which may hurt them down the line. Um, Again, like these one seeds are just so good this year. It's definitely a lot different than what we're used to seeing with that. Duke definitely moving on there.